Hey guys, welcome back to my carnivore channel. My name is Matthew. Hope y'all have gotten the grind done. Hope you worked out this morning, being consistent like a mug. Guys, if you're thinking about doing the carnivore diet, I tell you what, if you are carnivore, think about going carnivore, or if you know somebody that would benefit possibly from the carnivore diet, what I'd like you to do is smash the like button, subscribe, and if you would put the word maybe in the comments, it helps with the algorithm, and you very well might be the reason why somebody finds out about the carnivore diet. Okay? Whew. Yesterday was what? My 4-month anniversary. That is insane. What have I experienced since then? I went over everything yesterday just to kind of hit it again real quick. Some of the things stick out in my mind, all right? The memory fog going away, guys. Oh my gosh. Blessings on blessings. Whew. And you know who I give that thanks to, right? Man. And the other thing that sticks out really big in my mind is the deep sleep that I get. It's insane. And I'm not having to get up 3 or 4 times a night. The other thing that hit me really hard today, and I mentioned this in the last couple of videos, is my sense of smell. I went into the kitchen this morning. I left some chicken in the garbage. And I'm telling you, I do not remember smelling anything except for, the last, I guess, 2 or 3, maybe 4 weeks when my smeller was starting to come back. I did tell you about the skunk that I smelled yesterday, but I walked in the kitchen, I smelled that chicken, I was like, no, that's got to go out. And when you realize that you smell these things and you haven't smelled them, you haven't had you just realize, what's this? I'm actually doing, what is this? What's this sense? And it's like, wow, that's garbage. And I'm like, how many, how many times did I let my garbage stink like that and not take it outside? And that's insane. As a matter of fact, I'm becoming on the carnivore diet since my body's been healing, since many portions of my brain have been healing. And guys, you're going to experience this. You're going to experience this. If you've been eating processed food for a long time, you got a lot of damage, guys. You got a lot of damage. If you got high blood pressure, think about all the inflammation that you've got. Think about all the damage that your body's been going through. Think about how much damage you've done. If you're in any pain, you have any arthritis, that's all from the food that you shouldn't have been eating. But once your body starts healing, oh my gosh, I never thought that I would be able to smell again. That is insane. Insane. I'll tell you something else that's insane. What's insane is that for me personally, what I've experienced, and you can plan on possibly experiencing this too, and I bet you will. It's just, if you're not already obsessive about cleaning, guys, there are certain parts in your brain, I believe 100% they kind of go dormant. It's like you kind of convince yourself, well, nobody knows all the names of the roads around you. Well, I can't remember anybody's name. Well, I'm not good with names. You make excuses for yourself. And really what it is it's the dumbing down that you're going through the processed foods, and society makes you believe and makes you feel comfortable with the fact that you're starting to lose your ability to retain things. It's absolutely insane. And then of course, as I said, in a previous video, when you're going through some memory fog, early onset of dementia, my very strong opinion on that, guys, jump on that. Jump on it. What's happening? Well, your body's just not getting the major nutrients that it needs to be able to, and the protein to be able to rebuild itself. That plant protein is crap. CRAP, crap. Your body can't heal itself. You got to have the meat protein. Your body it processes it so much differently. If you have never been here before, I was plant-based for 10 years, guys. Plant-based for 10 years, in pain when I was sleeping, in pain when I was walking, and now pain-free. What's pain-free, med-free, 51, and I'm telling you, I feel awesome. And I believe strongly, anybody younger than me, can take on this diet and make a life-changing, life-altering, just change. It's unbelievable. You're going to be doing a 180, and it affects every part of your life, every part. When you have the peace of mind and you're able to have deeper thoughts and you're able to control conversations all of a sudden, you don't have to just be the happy, jolly guy. Like, I'm here, I really, what I'm saying by that is that you don't have to pacify people and make up for your lack of intellect by just being really nice. Think about that. I talk to people like that all day, every day. Our society has gotten so dumbed down, it's crazy. And what it makes you is it makes you a target. And when you're a target, what happens is that those salespeople key in on that and they manipulate you and they exploit you. That's what happens because you don't feel comfortable coming at them when you want to be a friendly person. I was on a complete tangent. I didn't mean to even go into that, but it's true. It's true. It's insane. It's insane. Oh man. And you don't have the intellect because of the processed foods and because your body can't heal itself and because you're not eating the most nutritional diet to even be able to thwart off or be able to see through their con. Oh my gosh, I'm talking to somebody out there. And if I am talking to you and you know what I'm talking about, then you're a salesperson or you're on the carnivore diet and you've, for the first time, have been studying other people around you and you're like, oh my gosh, you're just like, wow. Or you listen to somebody and all of a sudden what's happening to you is your brain has been healing itself. You are a different person. Oh my gosh, I'm talking to somebody out there. Do you want to be a different person? Do you want to be able to increase your ability to retain, to think of things, to be able to have recall really fast? That's what I'm talking about. I'm talking about not only peace of mind, I'm talking about recall, I'm talking about memory fog being gone, guys. I talk to people every day and they tell me that they've got memory fog and they tell me that nobody tells them how to get rid of it. And then you tell them and they're like, I have no idea. I have no idea how my videos are not getting more. Oh man. Oh geez. I wish everybody could see this video so that they knew. Please like, subscribe, please share this video. I'm telling you, this is just calling out to you. Share it with family members, share it with anybody. The reason why is because, man, guys, I'm passionate about this. Obviously, you can tell, right? Man, we are a shadow of our potential. We're a shadow. We've been told about a balanced diet that doesn't exist. We have been told, oh my gosh, just so many things. It's incredible. People are scared to eat meat, the most nutrient dense food in the world, because somebody somewhere said in their opinion, it could cause colon cancer. What the frick? Yeah, processed meat can. I'm telling you, everything gets twisted. Everything gets twisted. They came up with a business with seed oils and they make up BS. Or how about the margarine? What? You're talking about plastic. You're not even talking about real food. Butter's real food, guys. Your body can break that down, digest it. It will rip the fat off of you. Oh man, I don't. Man, think about all those commercials you saw about fiber. What is it? I don't know. I'm thinking Metamucil, but I don't know, man. I don't take any drugs. I don't do any of that. I don't. And I haven't for like 10 years, guys, over 10 years, about 11 years, I don't take drugs. Do not, over the counter or by the drug pushers. I do not take them. Of course, I'm pretty, I'm very stringent on that. Yeah. But anyway, guys, we've gotten everything wrong. We've been told everything wrong. Our fiber needs absolutely zero. Your body needs zero fiber. I've been on this diet now for how long? Day 122. Happy birthday to me. And every day my brain's been healing. Every day I feel like a new person. The desire that you feel to excel is so much higher. Now I'm at peace. I know I won't be here forever, guys, but while I'm here, I want to be the best version of myself. And if not the best version, a better version than I was the day before. Be better than you were the day before, okay? I'm telling you, you got blessings available to you beyond your expectations. You more than you can ever, man, you might be sitting back like I was, okay? Making excuses for yourself, and as long as you feel like you're BSing everybody around you, it's kind of like, you're okay, buddy. And everybody's just saying that to pacify you, but it's just not everybody. You have to understand, you have so many people that have just been dumbed down and just a faint version of their potential. It's incredible. Oh, oh my gosh. And it's just, I mean, it is what it is. This is what I encourage you to do. I encourage you to think about what would it be like if you at one point opened your eyes, or if you at one point realized, or you had this light bulb come on that says, okay, oh my gosh, all this fiber stuff was a complete lie. All this talk about cholesterol clogging my arteries when cholesterol only heals you. And it's just the fireman that goes in to heals you because I've chosen to poison myself with Coca-Cola and with processed foods. Once that light bulb comes on and all of a sudden your fear of cholesterol, and you actually see an egg for the yolk being a multivitamin, that beef liver and chicken liver is absolutely phenomenal, and it's just the most highly nutritious food that you can eat, most nutrient dense. And you stop fearing because you're fearing change is what it is. And if you start looking at food as something that can completely alter every portion of your life, oh man, I hope somebody's listening to me. I hope they are. You know what? So here's the thing, okay? When I look at most YouTubers, now I look at the carnivore diet, what I usually see is people that say lifestyle, and it's shredding the weight off of them. And that's awesome, and I applaud them, okay? And guys, I gotta tell you, I don't have much time to do anything else. Maybe there's a bunch more carnivores in a bunch of other places, and they are, and I watch a bunch of them, right? But I gotta tell you, what I want you to think about, what I really want to think, this is the message here. You go carnivore, you start eating the most nutritional diet in the world. The Lion diet, it's just more strict on the carnivore, right? But when you look and see, and if you would just please understand the upsides and how your life will change in every facet. If you love your wife, you're going to love her more. If you're laser focused on getting rid of debt, you're going to be twice as laser focused on getting rid of debt. You're going to kick your own butt. When you think of friends as friends, they're not just friends. They are dear friends. Everybody else is just strangers. Now, whoever they find to be your friend, you'll respect them and hold them in high regard, but you don't trust hardly anybody. Why is that? Because we know how humans are, okay? There are very few people that have a very high character, very, very few. And some of them do not have the capacity intellectually to be able to be a friend. It's just true, because they're on survival mode. There you go. And you got to make walls with everybody. But you probably already know that. But when your mind starts opening up and you start thinking deeper and you start thinking about things all the time, and there are so many different things that I could mention. Music playing in your head, when you're doing something, you realize that you're starting to get stressed out. So what do? You start getting 3 or 4 things going on around you. So whatever you're doing at that moment, it's not stressing you out anymore. And then all of a sudden you start putting things in perspective. You know what I mean? Yeah. I got to tell you, even when it comes to, and if you watched my videos before, all right, not only are you going to be working out more, but, and not only going to be feeling better and sleeping better, and your whole way that you perceive things is going to be differently. And the things that you love, you're going to love more. And the things that are not worth your time, you are not going to invest in those, because you start really figuring out where your time is best spent. Okay. Yeah. And when you're not thinking clearly, you're going to second guess yourself. I'm not saying you shouldn't second guess yourself sometimes. Okay. I'm just saying, putting it out there. Okay. Man, today, what am I doing today? Today I got up, did 2 hours of overtime. I got to tell you, nobody wants to work overtime. Everybody wants to be lazy, right? Who knows? Maybe you called in sick today. And if you called in sick and you have sick time and you were just playing and you were taking an extra vacation day, I applaud you. We all need to take advantage of the benefits that we have at the place that we work. Period. Yes. And I hope you only call in sick when you're not sick. Matter of fact, I haven't been sick in 11 years. So if I called in sick, and I did, I called in 1 day sick in like 2 or 3 years, Because I gotta tell you, some companies, man, I'm going off on a tangent again, but sometimes you have personal time off and you have vacation time, sometimes when they're separated. You see what I'm talking about. And if they separate those out and you can't take advantage of them as personal time off days, take that vacation. Well, not the vacation, but take that sick days of vacation. Use it. You earned it. And it's not your fault that you're eating such a healthy lifestyle that you don't get sick. Take 2 days off in a row. They don't require they usually don't require a doctor's note unless you've been sick for 3. And goodness knows you're not going to get sick for 3. But it constitutes usually 1 incident if you're sick for 2. Well, I just gave you more information than you probably already knew it. There you go. All right, so what am I doing today? Eating chicken. I'm going to be eating some pork chops. I'm going to have some fun with that in the kitchen. I'm not doing any particular dish. But I did want to get this message out to y'all. I felt it important to be able to talk to you. Oh man. So the last 3 months in sales, I've gotten more than double my sales quota. This month so far, starting out, I feel like a complete failure. I'm almost double, but I'm not more than that. Okay. So my desire to push myself, now mind you, because you're always doing balance and because you're always trying to get things into perspective, I realize if I didn't get I was in the top 3 last month, okay? If I don't get my sales this month, who cares? I mean, quite frankly, what are they going to do? Ain't going to do nothing. But obviously, I push myself every day. I'm the hardest person on myself. And what I'm saying to you is this. When it comes to anything in life, when it comes to your food, you have to realize your food dictates how you feel, how you sleep, how you interact with people, how much energy that you have, how your brain is thinking. If you can smell, wasn't able to smell, guys, for over 20 years. What? Oh, man. I maxed out at 50 push-ups. How many do I do now? Somewhere between 75 and 86 in a row, my first rep, okay? My point in saying that to you is that when you eat the most nutritional dense food in the world, you're going to have more energy to do what you find important. Do I find it important to be able to be in good shape? The answer is I'm trying to get in shape. Do I find it important to just, there's the inflammation's out of my body. It is insane. Obviously, we all have a little bit of inflammation, right? But all that arthritis is gone, guys. I want to tell you, if you're looking for an escape for arthritis, if you have pain when you sleep, if you have high blood pressure, if you have type 2 diabetes, there are so many other things, guys. So many other. I started off with 30 days, went to 90 days, now I'm into 3 years. What? And now I just feel a deep desire to share because my whole life is just transitioned, just changed completely. And I know yours can too. And I know many people's can, and you got to find your why. That's basically what it is. If you want your today or your tomorrow to be better than it is today, then you got to feed yourself the most nutrient-dense food in the world. It makes a difference. It makes a difference. If you've known people that have died from cancer, and you wonder why, and you take a look at their diet, then you can probably answer. But I'm not saying you know 100%. You would just might be like 98% sure that could be a contributing factor, right? There's never 100% on anything, but there is a 100% fact that either you're trying to feed yourself nutritionally, you're trying to give yourself the best leg up that you can, or you're not. If you're not feeling your very best, if you look in the mirror, or if you get up in the morning, or if you're not feeling energetic, okay? Or if you're making excuses not to work out, we all do that, right? But if you don't push yourself, or if you're lacking the energy, there's a reason for it. And that's because you're making the decision at this time in your life to not hit it with all your force. You're not, and I'm telling you, it's so easy. It is so easy because once you start to feel good, I'm telling you, after 30 days doing this diet, you are not going to want to turn back. This is the optimal diet. It's changed my life. I know it can change yours. I know it can change yours. My biggest fear at this time, if you actually listen to this whole video, is not feeling as good as I do right now. That's my biggest fear. And what's become my second biggest fear is not starting a second career while I'm doing this one that I'm doing currently. That's my second biggest fear. because we all get frozen in fear, and you cannot get frozen in fear. No. Guys, I want to thank y'all for showing up. I appreciate you so much. Love the people that you have in your life. You know, your close loved ones, man, they are the most precious things to you in this world. So love your family, guys. Love your close friends, your dear ones. Hold them so, so high. When it comes to the food that you eat, understand that anything you put in your mouth dictates how you're going to feel. It's going to dictate the future of your life. It's going to dictate how you feel tomorrow and how you feel tonight. If you don't think that's important, my friends, you just haven't, you're just not listening to me, or you just haven't taken the time to understand that you've been completely derailed. You have not been given your birthright. Your birthright, I believe, is a birthright that you should know what your optimal nutrient diet is. Now, you know I was on plant-based. I'm going to tell you something. Everybody that's on the vegan diet lifestyle is set up for failure. Because when you use that word vegan, all you're doing is you're trying to save little stuffed animals. I mean, it's just not stuffed animals, but just animals. What are you talking about? Life is about you in your life, your perspective, your zone, what's important to you. You know, it's, you know, if your the most nutritious diet in the world is eating a cow, then eat a cow. You know, you can't make yourself something that you're not. It's kind of like feeding a dog bananas. Just doesn't work. Doesn't work. They just can't eat bananas. And it's kind of like telling you that you need to eat stuff that wasn't designed for your, it's not your optimal species specific diet. Just not going to happen. In my very strong opinion, the optimal species specific diet is meat. I'm 100% certain of that. Can we eat other stuff, fruits, vegetables, and seeds and legumes? Yes, but that is just survival food. Stay away from that processed food. 95% of the store is full of it. I'm telling you something, it causes inflammation. It's going to kill you. And it's the reason why you're sick right now if you are sick. And if you're not on, and that is the carnivore diet or the lion diet, you've got too much inflammation in your body. There you go. You got the freedom to make any decisions that you want to. But long-term and short-term, you're not benefiting from those decisions as much as you would benefit if you make the decision to make it the highest priority, to choose what you put in your mouth, but to be the optimal nutrient-dense food in the world. Guys, I appreciate you. I've already talked too much. What? Y'all be good. And I'll check you back next time. Peace.